What is up, everybody? Diamond King 5923 coming back at you with the season finale of our Pittsburgh Steelers regular season as we take on, once again, the Baltimore Ravens. A tight game with them the last time. We won 17-10. So this is part 2. We did delete part 1, so I am going to go over a couple things again. For instance, we are undecided on Jason Pierre-Paul, and we are undecided on Ryan Succop as our free agents. We were able to pull out a win against the Browns and against the Carolina Panthers. So we beat the Browns 36-30. We blew out the Panthers 28-10 behind a great performance from Dwayne Haskins and our defense. So now we're going to go in against Baltimore. We're not resting any starters. Last time I rested starters, it was a bad decision. We are matched up currently against the New York Jets on a road game, which we did tie with them week 9, 31-31. Jake locks up the 1 seed. Tampa locks up the 1 seed for the NFC. Kansas City is going to host a wild card game, so is Houston, and the Jets on the AFC side. Dallas, San Francisco, Green Bay, pending final results. So let's go ahead and get into the action. Let's get scouting out of the way first. Like I said, we are still looking for these playmakers on offense. We did bring back Jesse James, but we're not secure at the tight end position. We are just going to scout the whole way down. So that's what we're working with. Let's go ahead and send the training. And we already committed to neutralizing Lamar Jackson. Big news today with the Steelers. One, Steven Nelson was released yesterday, which was kind of surprising because I personally felt Steven Nelson is one of our better corners, but I guess he refused to renegotiate his contract. That's why this man right here, James Pierre, kind of luck of the draw here with upgrading players, but James Pierre is one of the guys that the Steelers are counting on to produce. As you see, he's up to a 79. And then Alex Highsmith is based off of Pro Football Focus. He's ready to break out this year, and if Alex Highsmith has a breakout year, Steelers are perfectly fine without Bud Dupree. If you listen to Terrible Towel podcast, you found out that we really needed outside linebacker depth, so the Steelers went out, re-signed Ryan Spillane to a 1-year deal, re-signed Cassius Marsh, and we re-signed one more person. Let me see if I can find it before we get into the game. Like I said, guys, I try to keep you guys up with all the current news for the Pittsburgh Steelers as well, and Pittsburgh Pirates and Penguins. This is your official update channel for Pittsburgh sports. Stop it, quiet, if it's new, I done got it, see my jewels, shining, white diamonds, Miley Cyrus, private jet, private pilot, look at me, stylish, masterpiece, body, Okay, I can't find the third one, but those are two Steelers that we need to bring back desperately. No help. Oh, and it was just a Miles Killebrew signing that we had already announced in our Ravens game the other day. So let's go ahead and get into the action. Again, no, we're not sitting anybody. Next year we are going to be adding formation subs. We're going to be getting the whole team involved more, as trying to keep this as realistic as possible. Ravens are going to go with the Nike purple pants. One of the cool things about the Ravens is they do a nice job with their alternates. They're always clean. So let's go ahead and get into the action. Just base black and gold uniforms here for your Pittsburgh Steelers in the season finale here at Heinz Field.
From Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's a special New Year's Day edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Here comes the Pittsburgh Steelers Baltimore Ravens. As the rivalry says, they don't like us, we don't like them, but you gotta respect your AFC North foe. Steelers trying to keep Baltimore out of the playoffs.
And the Pittsburgh Steelers versus Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA.
As there will be a second video out tonight, guys, on the channel, as we will be bringing you the BRS BRL doubleheader at Las Vegas. There it is. We're on a 4-game win streak, 10-4-1. They don't show ties for some reason, but we do have a tie, so 10-4-1 on the season. We are going to try to come out of this one 11-4-1, which is a solid record after thinking that we weren't going to make the playoffs at all.
Look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And last week's win was indicative of how good this team can be.
Jets are 8-6-1, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that to see if it's possible for Mac Jones and Patriots to win this division.
At this point, but boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
Kick is away. Here comes Lamar Jackson. I probably want to show you Dwayne Haskins' stats, because Dwayne Haskins did not play well this year when against the rush. But as always, we are going to come after Lamar Jackson. If they're going to beat us, they're going to beat us over the top.
They'll have Lamar Jackson calling the shots, the former Heisman Trophy winner from Louisville.
Nice tackle there by Stephon Tuitt. James Conner picks up 3 in his return to Pittsburgh.
This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be...
Big hit as Bud Dupree gets hit on James Conner, and that's why Conner's no longer in Pittsburgh. It's his fumbles. Correction, that was Marquise Brown on the end around.
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about his training camp.
Big hit by Terrell Edmonds. As Steven Nelson not even make the tackle at the sticks. Duvernay able to pick up the first with a reception of 12 yards instead of first and 10 here for the Baltimore Ravens. Not your Baltimore Ravens, because it's the Pittsburgh Steelers channel. Conner is able to plow forward for a couple, but he's met by Isaiah Buggs, and I'm not quite sure who was at the bottom of that pile. I'm going to watch this. Lamar Jackson under pressure just throws that away with the 10 receivers breaking.
He shook his head right.
He's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Steven Nelson not able to force that one for his Duvernay makes another nice catch. Again, as we said, Steven Nelson, one of those Steelers that surprisingly were released. Again, guys, if you're going to want MLB content, I am going to be giving you tips and tricks on here. But most of the franchise will be played on Twitch. We're going to have the San Diego Padres and the Pittsburgh Pirates. We were going to do New York Mets, but I figured let's just go big or go home if we're trying to win a championship with somebody. James Pierre is not going to get there. Nice play. Swing pass to James Conner. Ravens strike first. Conner finds a familiar end zone.
His 9th touchdown of the season, and the Ravens have taken the early lead.
What a play call by the Ravens with that swing pass. TJ Watt not able to get to him.
And that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Justin Tucker.
So we have to contain Lamar Jackson. We weren't really looking for that swing pass out of the backfield. Nice kick by Tucker is up and good, making this a 7-0 ball game. Baltimore is one of the first teams this season to be able to strike first against us. I think the only other team is Cincinnati. So again, look at that Patriots game, 8-7 for the Pats. If the Jets lose, the Pats could squeak into the playoffs. So there's a lot of implications in that game.
So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They'll be led out by a
so right off the bat, we're going to try to get this offense going with Najee Harris.
Dwayne Haskins.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win.
Can Sean Watson and the Miami Dolphins
compete?
He did
throw 2 interceptions.
The Jets are in the playoffs. Keep an eye on that game. Najee Harris needs 57 yards in this one to get 1,000 yards
A good run
on the
got
season.
7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun now.
That's one way to do it. We're not able to get away from Elam. Nice tackle.
At the 41-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a
That's
first
Williams,
down.
Marcus
He was
Williams.
well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Steelers know they can run the ball on the Ravens.
First down as he's got this
Proved that
45-yard
early
line.
on in the season.
You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about with one of the GMs in the league.
They're going to go empty.
Repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get
Catch
leverage,
by
knock people back,
Jesse
and
James, not able to hang on
establish
to
the
it.
run early.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So now 2nd and
Leonard
10
Fournette
after the
checks into the
incompletion
game.
on first down.
This is the back.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette.
He's going to get free, and that's going to be an... Oh, nice tackle
Inside the 30.
by
That one good for a
Williams.
first down pickup of
Leonard
18
Fournette looked like he was
yards.
going to go to pay
Interior
dirt.
of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Najee Harris picks up more than the first 5 rushes, 46 yards already. Able to run the ball with will.
30 yards between those last 2 plays. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like
Haskins
what we
only
saw
thrown
in
one
practice
pass
prior to
so
the game,
far.
doesn't it? You know,
This is what
because on
Pittsburgh
that
wants to
last
do. They
big
want to
practice
run
beforehand,
a ball
you go
right
through
down
your
the Ravens'
offensive
throat.
You go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like
Najee Harris 4 yards away from 1,000 yards already.
Solid run on first
53
down,
here in
gain
the
of 7,
first.
leaves him with a 2nd and 3. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Najee picks
And
up.
the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line.
Not quite sure how many yards, but that's
First and
not
goal
good.
And a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Najee Harris is shooken up on the play.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette.
Fournette
He's into
stretches
the
the ball
end zone.
across, finishes what Najee Harris did,
Steelers.
gets in for the Pittsburgh Steelers touchdown.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing
We
up.
hope that Leonard Fournette doesn't have
Almost looked
anything
too
majorly
easy,
wrong
and I
with him.
think Thanks goes to the offensive line for making
Suckup's
it look
kick
easy.
is up, and it is right down the middle. We're going to say 7-7 game.
Understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running
Nope,
backs
Fournette
and
needs to take
quarterbacks
a
give them big
slight
gifts
break,
at
so
the end of the season
let
after a big year.
Fournette, I think I said Fournette, meant Najee Harris needs to take a slight break, so we'll let Fournette back into the game.
It's pretty impressive.
This taken in
Suckup's
about
kick
4
is
yards
back
deep,
for a touchback.
and it'll come out to
It's
the
gonna be 1st and
25
10 for the
as he
Ravens.
will not attempt to return. The Raven
On their
offense
25.
set at the line for this next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense.
And that's a block in the back. They're going to get away with it. Duvernay having a big game in this one. He ducks out of bounds.
They've got to take care of their own
Lamar
business.
Jackson,
Now,
116 yards
reestablish
passing
themselves
already.
now that They're back on the field.
It's a big play
Trying to
there
commit to
for
the run, but they're
Baltimore.
coming out differently.
49 yards. They'll run on
As soon as we
first down.
think that they're not going to run with Jackson, he starts spreading the ball and opening up the field.
The last run got 6. Now
This is
2nd and
exactly what
4.
the Ravens
Now,
wanted.
look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Man open left side is Brown. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard
James Pierre able to make the tackle. Jackson swings left.
There, good for a Raven first. From the 13
That's
now, they
Brown's
work on
first catch on the day.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10 on the handoff. Connor, a second nice move.
Connor just plows forward.
Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal.
Steelers really have a hard time tackling their former teammate.
On the door. 11 more on that one and another first down. They'll look to run with Connor.
Connor goes nowhere on that one.
Holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
And he is
Nowhere to go there is James Conner's in for his 2nd touchdown. Big day already for James Conner.
His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Ravens have taken the lead. No success on first down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
So
sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it?
Tucker's kick is up and good, and now Tucker's going to get a kickoff. Ray McLeod back to return. Not that deep, so we are going to take a chance here.
They want to come back and do it again.
No blocks.
And show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Najee Harris checks back in.
Backfield as he gears up to go again. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
Think they still
Najee Harris, 58 yards. He gets that 1,000 yards.
Make sure he touches it a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Leonard Fournette doesn't get in on the play. Patrick Queen able to make the tackle. It brings up 3rd and 8.
Only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. Open man, Smith-Schuster.
Good catch by Juju Smith-Schuster up to the 50. Beautiful pass by Dwayne Haskins. Looked like he was going to hit as he throws.
He's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it from route.
Najee Harris plows forward, picks up 3. Let's give you guys a heads up. We are on Jacob Reed YouTube sliders. Go check those out. Did a lot of work trying to figure those out. By that, we just kept messing with them. We were able to do it.
And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens' 43-yard line. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. And in Week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs.
As Dotson goes down, Zach Banner checks in for the injured Dotson. Fournette's going to have a big game running today, too, it looks like. Might have 2 150-yard rushers. Dodson has turf toe, so he'll be out. Not quite sure how long, but he's going to be out for a while.
They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversion.
Try getting a quick pass to Deontay Johnson.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third.
Brings us back to the Ben Roethlisberger age of quick passes when there's open space. But Johnson unable to hang on. So we're going to bounce outside. Pick up a chunk. Najee is already with 11 carries, 73 yards here in the first half.
This sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down?
Claypool able to make the catch. Nice catch by Claypool.
Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
Beautiful weather for a December day.
And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Haskins will throw. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down.
Haskins able to get to the edge, but doesn't stay in bounds. Patrick Queen was in hot pursuit.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Daz Newsome again with a touchdown for your Pittsburgh Steelers. Nice route by Newsome.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe
Daz Newsome just keeps coming on for Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever.
So 14-14, 2:49 left in the first half.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
J.K. Scott kicks away.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
Breaking news, an hour ago, Nick Gonzalez, Pirates' first-round pick last year, homered for the first time. Trying to see who it was off of. It was number 33 for the Indians.
Defense, field position, and we're getting an up and down.
Big run here, and probably should have paused. That's going to cost us. So Lamar Jackson takes it all the way, as we weren't expecting a run. We were expecting a pass play. As expected, when you least expect it, Lamar Jackson's going to strike.
Well, I mean, Lamar Jackson, what more can we say at this point? He is a living, breathing
that's going to be rough on kicker.
Go ahead and tack on that last play to the list of big ones by number 8.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates, they're looking at you. And let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works, but he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards.
Kick is away. We're not getting a chance at that one. Sucker has a big leg. Update on the 4 seed in the AFC East tie game. Jets and Dolphins 14-14 at the bottom of your screen. You can see games.
He's already well over the 1,000-yard mark. So there's no pressure.
So always be peeking out for that. So that's going to be a big difference maker of who we're going to play. We could play the Jets. We could play the Patriots.
And rank with his peers.
You guys tuned into the series. We did lose last year in Big Ben's final season to the Pats.
And go to the clubhouse and kick back and see if anyone can.
Fournette plows forward, picks up the first. That's a 2-minute warning here in Pittsburgh. Baltimore leads 21-14. One of the teams has been able to put up a lot of points against us. I don't know if we can credit them for it though, because we were not paying attention in all reality.
Stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Haskins not able to find Deontay Johnson. Bucks slot under.
That'll bring up second down.
So we have Juju. Should have Ebron open underneath.
To throw again.
We're going to have Deontay. Marlon Humphreys gets stuck. So we pick up chunky yards there. Haskins 6 of 9, 85 yards, 1 touchdown.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how
Bucks post. Nice play by Haskins finding Deontay Johnson underneath.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. And he'll get that to Fournette complete.
Fournette just keeps plowing down the sidelines, continues to have a big day.
Before he crosses over out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Juju not able to hang on to that, gets topped off by Tavon Young. Looked like he was going to be able to catch it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Looks like they're going to blitz. We're going to try to get something quick here with Leonard Fournette. Nice tackle there by Derek Wolf. Correction, that's Dwight Lowry. You get a couple years into this, numbers stay the same, but players change.
Which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free,
Claypool jump ball, nice play by Chase Claypool.
Chase Claypool, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Haskins had the jump ball, throws it in the direction of Claypool. Claypool goes up and gets it.
Defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up. When we have a
Dwayne
tight
Haskins
game here.
answers.
You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Ravens offense back out there. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to
Gotta
the
watch
house.
Lamar.
The defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk
Watch
about hitting the
screen.
home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it?
James Pierre had to stay home. Pace Jackson ran. He was in that shallow zone. Duvernay, nice catch. He's having a big game.
The drive, 20 big ones and a first down. To throw is Jackson. Screen pass to Connor. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Nothing we're doing right now is working to contain Jackson or even contain Connor at this point.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. That's caught by the former
Minka
Sooner,
misses the
Mark
tackle.
Andrews. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown.
Man, Baltimore strikes again.
Mark Andrews. His
That
fifth
can't happen.
touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens
This
have
defense is
broken
not ready for the
tie.
postseason after having a 28-10 win last week.
Weapon he is at the tight
Ravens are
end
coming
spot
out
because
fighting.
when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
This will make it into the end zone.
Nice move by Ray McLeod to get
Ultimately
free.
cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
We're going to try to run here.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the
Ravens
field.
do get
He's
ball
been
to
good.
start the
They've
second half, I
utilized him
believe.
well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit.
Call timeout. See what the Steelers do. Big catch there by Juju. Picks up about 15 on the play.
Serve as your running play
Go
that
fade
way,
out.
as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these
Might go
runs
to run
now
this with
may
Najee
pop
Harris.
bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people after a while they don't want to tackle him
Bad
anymore,
choice there.
or they get tired, or they get
Probably
out
only
of
gonna be able to get
position,
a field
or
goal
he runs
now.
through tackles.
Unless we start tackling
Continue to
sidelines.
feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
See what happens.
He gets it left
Nice
side to
catch
Johnson.
by Deontay
Take
Johnson.
this to the other side of midfield before going out of
He's going to bring up
bounds.
1st and 10 on the 46. We have one timeout.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me?
Judon able to make the play. Nice play by Judon.
Nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
That's what Coach
Eric
Harbaugh
Ebron,
likes to
the
see.
big tight end, is intended target, but it's going to
Go
be
bench.
2nd down. Throwing again. Haskins. Completion here to Claypool.
Call that timeout. So we're not able to get Claypool out of bounds. Nice tackle by
They'll stop it with 17 seconds to go.
Marcus
in
Peters.
this first half of action. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Throwing again, here's Haskins. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13
Might as well
seconds.
take a shot here. 13
Too long
seconds.
for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete.
We didn't get it. We were looking at Juju to the sidelines.
Empty on 4th down, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's taken in.
Nice
by
tackle there
Duvernay.
by,
Now whistles and a timeout
I believe it was
with
Steven
3
Nelson
seconds
on the
left
tackle.
in the first half. They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. play of the half here. It's Jackson. Throwing the out route.
Good tackle there by Justin
That's
Wayne.
Andrews.
It's going to be a 7-point game going in the second half.
Okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
Here we do get the ball. And oh my gosh, nice return by Ray McCloud. If we could have got any speed out of those cuts.
The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky though because no points against.
Nice run by Najee Harris, but it's going to come back.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs.
Miami up 17-14 as Chuck Wuma, the core for guilty party on that hold.
Aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, Ronan. Maybe you'll play.
We weren't able to throw that one away. Nice tackle by Yannick Ngakoue. Second and 29.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection.
Nice catch by Juju on the sidelines. Tavon Young tried to go over top of Juju. Juju just big body receiver.
And a sack resulted.
It's now third down.
Haskins on third down. Oh, he can't hang on to it.
Oh, man.
Intercepted.
Okay, can't throw those quick outs like you could on PS4 for a first. Nice play by Tavon Young reading it. We have to punt this one away.
And just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Just 34 yards on the punt there. No return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators.
Good tackle there by Stephon Tuitt and Alex Highsmith. I don't have to call his name much today, but hopefully that will change in the second half.
Because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And now a throw here.
Nice tackle by T.J. Watt. Initial contact by Steven Nelson.
After a gain of 6.
Lamar's having a big game. 216 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 ints.
Give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
I don't know if Steven Nelson got a piece out of it. Everything finally had a drop.
Right there on third down, like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
That's Newsome trying to get back outside.
The 30-yard line. 44-yard punt.
Here comes Harris and the Steelers.
And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
As you and I both know, it's almost always a
I don't even know if you can say it's Harris' fault. I mean, his last run was for 21, but it got called back because of an offensive hold.
I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Because Najee has 106 yards rushing in this one, 15 carries.
Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression.
We were trying to get Juju to get that block, just not fast enough.
But I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him?
Change this play. We're going to go right up the gut. Oh, okay, we're going to bounce it.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour.
Clark able to get to the side.
Clark coming up to make the
nice
tackle.
play by Chuck Clark.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins. Johnson with a completion
by
over the
Johnson.
middle. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon,
it's a 3rd and 2.
I'm
try it.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Najee Harris moved chains there.
First here as he's taken down at the 25. 3rd down gain of yards, and that'll be enough.
Najee Harris proving why he's going to be the next Derrick Henry.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down.
Another good carry.
Right at a yard.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother
Catch by Daz Newsome.
A lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great.
We only needed 1 yard. Haskins takes that short yard.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And a pick
So he bounces off a couple tackles, picks up 4. Bring up 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And
Fournette picks up a chunk there.
The 5 at the 6.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers,
Go
keeping
slants.
their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
We only need 4 yards. Let's try to run this here. They don't pick it up.
And get your eyes in the wrong place.
Bring up 4th and 3. And Coach Tomlin wants to go.
Really nice play.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. Escaping the pressure.
Haskins just takes off and keeps.
Touchdown, Steelers. Dwayne Haskins.
That was, I believe that was Dwight Lowry trying to run down Haskins again. This time Haskins gets his.
Tying this thing up.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
So 28-28.
Now for Succop.
49 seconds left in the third. A lot of football left, and this one's all tied. Succop's kick right down the middle.
This is turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. The drive will start with Connor.
Nowhere to go is Jason Pierre-Paul will make the tackle. Isaiah Buggs there as well.
Very short.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time
Jackson
run
hit
play
as
and
he
create extra
throws.
space, you've got to hit the
Pretty sure
jackpot there.
who that was.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
They'll try and run the option to pick it up.
Lamar picks up a chunk. My God.
As he's brought down at the
What a play.
44-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll move the chains. Back now in Pittsburgh. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Back now in Pittsburgh. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a throw on
28-28. Breaking news. Brian Hayes was offered a big contract by the Pirates. He turns it down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Nice tackle by Isaiah Buggs, grabbing his legs, and TJ Watt comes in and finishes off James Conner, who's had a big day. Can't take anything away from James Conner.
We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this day, has got
We're
to
just
be
gonna scan the field here with Devin Bush. So Bud Dupree. Well, Bud Dupree makes a stack on James Conner. That's gonna bring up 4th down.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss loss of 1.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the third down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back.
Not able to get outside. Nice tackle by Tavon Young.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
So with the Steeler offense on
Here comes Dwayne Haskins and the Pittsburgh Steelers back out.
And the division title, that's out of reach. We know that. This is as good a spot, Charles, as they're going to get. That first wild card and the number 5 overall seed.
Part is not out of the question, especially with
Another
the 7
hold.
seeds that they have now in the playoffs. If you do win and the other wild card teams win in the first round,
Who was it?
you could
Check
find
where my
yourself
core
in a
for.
home game in the divisional round. Now we know that's not likely, but it's not out of the question. Bottom line, you have to win to put yourself in that position.
From the gun, it's Haskins. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll have
Nice
this
play
past
by
the 30 prior to
Eric
going out
Ebron
of
as he picks up
bounds.
chunk. Sheldon
After the
Rankins
completion,
injured
we're gonna
Raven
get
on the
a
play.
timeout, An injured player. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. From the shotgun now, here's an inside game.
Najee Harris bulldozes Patrick Queen.
Queen bringing him down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a
Fournette
bigger
checks in.
run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or
Nice
less.
tackle
That's when you start to feel good
by
about yourself.
Marcus Williams, the
There's
ex-Saint.
not a whole lot of room to operate.
Coming up
there
3rd
on that
and
carry.
2.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places.
Jets lead by
not
7
allowing
with
any lanes to open up.
11:35 remaining.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's gonna
Najee
have
Harris
a
picks up the
down as
first.
he's brought down at
He
the
falls forward 21
44-yard
rushes,
line.
130 yards for Harris.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He
22
delivered
carries,
the tough
132 yards for Najee Harris now.
Malik Harrison on the tackle.
Malik Harrison
The
able
last
to make
run
the
got a
tackle.
couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they try the right side here. And for
Najee
one of
Harris
the
goes
few
nowhere
times
that
here
time.
today,
Patrick
this
Queen was
one's
right
not
there,
gonna go anywhere.
along with Chuck Hayes.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Out of the shotgun, Haskins. And that is
Nice play by Marlon
incomplete.
Humphreys.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure
Go
on
right
the
to
quarterback. They were
try to
getting
punt
after
this,
him,
pin them in
and
the
they
corner.
tightened down on the
J.K.
receivers
Scott.
and forced the incompletion.
This one's going to bounce, and
And
it's
this
going to
ball's
bounce
gonna
right
be
into
down
T.J.
now right at
Carter.
the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy?
Bring up
This
4:28
defense.
left in the
They
game.
created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The first play of the drive there.
Lamar Jackson looking for his go-to
James
target
Conner,
today.
running back, his intended
James
receiver.
Conner.
But it'll be 2nd down.
Nothing's open.
2nd and 10.
To throw again, Jackson. And that
Isaiah
one got
Budd
tipped,
swats
cut
the
through
ball
everything off.
instead of going
It
for the
brings up
sack
3rd.
on Jackson.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown.
Nice play by James Pierre. Minka makes sure Brown's not going to catch that.
Interception so far. That probably should have been
That
their
was a
first.
quick
But at
drive.
least it's 4th down. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can
Dislocated shoulder, that's huge for the
They're not
playoffs.
behind.
As we won't
The
be having
Pittsburgh
Stephon too, as we'll have to go
offense at
sign
the line to
another
start their next
defensive
drive.
end at
Excellent
depth.
job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity.
Dwight Lowry able to make tackle.
And maybe a measure of
we
revenge
finally
there.
lose a
He's
yard
had
with
his
Najee
way in
Harris.
this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a handoff here to his running back. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to
2
the
yards there.
49.
We're up
Steelers
3rd
on
and
3rd
9.
down. Well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 9.
There's nowhere to go. Nobody was open, and we're not going to force the pass. Rely on our defense, try to win this game. J.K. Scott's going to another chance of pinning them.
Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
This time they don't let the ball bounce. At the
It was a
16.
punt of 34 yards that time. And out will come the offense as they take
2:35 as our drive was a lot longer than the Ravens, so not a lot of time. We've got to play good
Right now,
defense.
these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What do you
Big hit
see?
by
What do you
Edmonds.
get?
That's only a
maybe trying to narrow
gain
down your
of
playbook
6
a little bit
for
and maybe
Connor.
get simpler
So that was a
rather
win.
than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
So not worry, they're not going to hike this ball. They do.
From the 22, Jackson.
Steven Nelson could have dove and made that interception, but didn't see where it was coming fast enough. Made the adjustment. 3rd and 4, 1:57 remaining.
As we welcome you back, and let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throw left side complete. It's Brown.
That's a first.
First
A lot of
as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Jackson on target to Brown for a Ravens first down. It's incomplete. Took a
Jackson
shot,
able to spin out of that one. Nowhere to go. Devin Bush
Duvernay,
pressure
the
there.
intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Jackson to throw.
Nice sack by TJ, and we're going to take a timeout there.
What a huge play at this point.
So we sat as the spot with Isaiah Buggs. I think the slowest defensive lineman we have.
Be an important 3rd down.
3rd and 19. We'll see what they decide to do. They go to Connor. Alex Heisman makes a crucial tackle. We're going to have 1 timeout.
The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. His first punt,
Daz Newsome has a chance to be the hero.
This looks good as well.
Ferguson gets a good grip of him.
Nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard
Daz
return.
Newsome has a
And the
decent
offense will
return.
take
Puts
over
us with a minute
with a new
10
set
to
of
go down and try to
downs.
score.
So good starting field position for him here.
Not
as they come up
necessarily
1st and 10 on their side.
Needing to
Midfield
rush,
at the
just run our
47.
offense and see what we can do. So we're, and that's not a good sign.
Here's 2nd and 9.
I don't even
just
know
a
who
yard
got
on
hurt.
that last run.
No, we don't have a timeout. So no, we have to get out of bounds.
Here we go with Haskins. That's out to his running back, Fournette.
Fournette
And he's
makes
out
the
of
catch.
bounds as
That
he gets this down
brings
to
up 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 7, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Throwing now is Haskins. This
Nice
is
play by
Johnson.
Deontay.
He's
Moves
got
the
it.
chains.
And he'll go out of bounds
And
after
another
taking it a little
Steelers
further
hurt,
down
so
inside the 40.
Najee Harris
After
just
the
checked back in
completion,
by
we're gonna get a
accident, which is
timeout, an
not
injured
good. So I
player.
gotta try to keep him off the
here's
field.
a 1st and 10 at the
My
38.
play calls.
And in week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside.
Chuck Clark, don't know how that's not
Extra
broken
defensive
finger.
backs
Beautiful.
out there in the
So we lose
dime,
the
and
center
because of
now.
that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented.
Juju
against you.
not able to get there. Beautiful throw by
Incomplete on
Haskins.
the deep ball. Juju Smith
Jets still lead 31-24.
And it's 3rd down.
Just can't afford to be a punt.
Now it's Haskins. And that will
Johnson
be
not able to hang on to
incomplete.
that.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something
gonna be a
quick,
punt.
get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Scott's punts
On is
away.
the punter Scott here
a
as
beautiful
he gets this
one.
away.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is
TJ
gonna be down
Carter
inside
downs it
the
at
all
the
way down
2.
to the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That's excellent.
And now Baltimore gets get set to take the field.
We know they're going to have to run the football. So could we win with a safety, or are we going to make a mistake here overcommitting to the run?
Sequence is called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, let's hurry up to the
Corner
line of
plows
scrimmage,
forward, picks up
either
2.
spike it and stop the clock, or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in
That was
range and win
huge.
this game.
See if they can do just that. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And he's going to be taken
Corner
down
takes a big
shy
hit by
of the
Bud Dupree, but this
5-yard
one's going to
line.
go to overtime,
They
folks.
follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1
We are
that time.
one.
And here in
We are
overtime,
0-1
if the
and
team
1 in
receives
OT
those
this
scores
year.
and
So
touchdowns,
hopefully the Ravens don't win the coin toss. When we win the coin toss, we are going to receive.
So a tie ball game
And that's
here
final,
it
as the
kicks
Jets are
away.
going to hang on to the AFC East.
This will make it into the end zone.
Ray McLeod
And
up
he'll
to
be
the
dropped at
21.
21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Steeler offense
Najee
here
Harris
about
checks
ready
back
for their
in.
next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in
Go
field goal
mesh,
range
try to
win
get
a game.
Claypool
Still having to
outside
make
on an
that
ISO.
transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal.
Haskins
and give the
can't
other team a
find
chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now.
Deontay.
Johnson, the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Go slant inside. Claypool.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. He's got
Claypool
a man
makes the
open.
catch,
It's
moves the chains.
Claypool.
Nice play by Haskins and Claypool on the same page
First
there.
down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one up.
Landon Young
to
just
about
won't get out of the way.
39 here. Call it
Go
a gain of
level
4
sail.
on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And we're looking outside to Ebron.
2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun. Haskins. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he
Assign that
goes.
backup center,
Dean Lowry.
Myers, and
In
just
there, Barry
not
for
worth
a
it.
loss of
Bring up
11.
3rd and
So
17.
It's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dime. From the gun, Haskins.
Nice catch by Claypool on the sidelines.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of
Claypool able to toe
That
tap.
was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric
Ebron breaks off a tackle. What a play by Ebron!
Got space. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A huge play there in overtime. 41 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Leonard Fournette's not in.
They will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
Just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in.
No one
Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. 2 minutes left. in
2
this
minute warning.
overtime
We're on the
session,
4-yard
and
line.
still all tied.
Ebron couldn't outrun Chuck Clark.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here's Fournette. And he's gonna
Nowhere
be
to go
stopped
for
right
Fournette.
at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have so
And
many
we
drives
take the 3-point
certain
lead.
drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others. This feels like one of those.
And
doesn't it?
that's a hard one right there. All we had to do was
Major
punch it in.
letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive.
This is the same thing that happened in LA. We got the 3 points, but we weren't able to win the game.
Because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense
I'm going to go ahead and try to get off my phone, trying to read some comments.
This game's over.
First throw in overtime now for Jackson.
Devin Bush not able to stay alert, had to pick. All he had to do was turn around.
Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The throw here to
Tackled
Andrews,
by
the
Bud
tight
Dupree.
end. And they're able to get this one across the 30.
Can't leave that much space.
12 yards there and a
With
first
Tampa
down.
2 contained.
From the gun, Jackson. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the back.
I hope that's holding.
This might be a roughing call.
On who? On who? Jason Pierre-Paul. That can happen.
You have to be smarter than that.
1:09 left. Tucker's almost in range. We have 2 timeouts.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. That's complete to his running back counter.
Good tackle by Justin Lane and James Pierre. The clock keeps ticking. 48 seconds remaining.
Chip away, down 3. You don't have to get it all in one big play. Obviously, that would be nice, but there's no need to have that type of risk associated.
Are we going to have our second tie on the year? Because we couldn't punch it in from the 1. Has been the problem. A banged up O-line.
There to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first.
Ravens not calling a timeout.
There, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Not quite sure what's going on.
On first down.
And they're going to lose this game. Ravens were going for the win, as we're going to win this one 31-28. Not quite sure what happened. I figured the Ravens would want a tie at least. Don't use their timeouts either.
A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, tried to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game.
So we finished the season 11-4-1. Probably didn't deserve it. Probably should be 10-4-2 right now. We'll take it. Great outing for Haskins. 322 yards, 60.6% completion percentage. Best of the year. We'll take it. We'll go ahead and sim and get ready to playoffs. Trell Edmonds up to an 86. Isaiah Bucks finally getting his up to a 74. Zach Gentry up to a 71. After this, I might go and water down a double. Listen to everything around me. I can't. What a game by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Zach Banner was available to play. Didn't even see that. We play the Colts. What happened? The Jets moved to the 3, the Colts lost, the Patriots missed the playoffs. So we're going to Indy. Bringing back flashbacks to Super Bowl 40 with a really good defense, but a young quarterback by the name of Ben Roethlisberger. So that's going to be interesting, guys. Tune in tomorrow for Pittsburgh Indy playoffs. That's what's up next. If you guys like the video, smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We got a lot of content coming out. Also, just a reminder, go over and check out Jacob Reed YouTube channel and the RFL London Bulldogs. Alright guys, we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.